Hey guys, hopefully everyone is doing well. Today's target is to solve question number 1. The chapter which we are related with is accounts from incomplete records, or alternate name of this chapter is single entry system. And here you can see we have our first problem and a paragraph type of question is given. Whenever you will start single entry system, you will always focus upon two dates. As you can see in first line, it is said his position on 31st December 2021. There should be another date. Over here, you can see your second date is visible, 31st December 2022. Now here, 2021, 2022. It means there is no difference between 31st December and 31st December over here. The difference is year 2021, 2022. So everything which is written beside 2021 is opening and all items written beside 2022 all are closing. And finally, the good thing is we have all three answers with ourselves. Opening capital answer, closing capital answer, and profit loss statement answer is available. On the other hand, this is our performer. As you know that on left side of your page, this is your profit loss statement. On right side of your page, there are two statements, statement of affairs opening and statement of affairs closing is present over here. So we were talking about these opening and closing statements. Now please understand that items which are written beside 2021 all are opening. This was brief introduction of your question. We are ready to start our question. So let's begin. Under 2021, that means opening. First item we have cash at bank. So we'll go to statement of affairs opening and we'll write cash at bank. This was our first item. We are going to write it in opening statement. And here you can see that our cash at bank was 6,000. Just write the amount in relevant column 6,000. First item we have written. The next step is to see stock. Stock is your asset, as you know, and these are current assets, so you may write over here stock. Let's see how much amount of stock we have. That is 40,000. Write down 40,000 in front of stock. Let's see what next item is debtors. Again current assets, so you will choose the same side, debtors. Amount of debtor given is 60,000. Let's post 60,000 over here. After debtors we have machine. Machine is your asset, but will we make little difference because machine is your fixed asset. We are going to write it separately, amount of which is 1 lakh. So put 1 lakh over here. The next step is to see creditors. As you know that creditors are liabilities, so you will go to other side, liability side, and here you will mention creditors. Amount of creditors written over here is 46,000. So just write down 46,000 over here. Guys, you have seen that these were the items which were associated with 2021. All amounts are entered. It means there is no need to bother about this side. Statement of affairs is opening is completed. The only step which is required to do is to calculate the balance. But for the time being, we will wait because it may be possible in next paragraph some of the transactions can be present. Alright, now read over here. His position on 31st December 22. This was 21 and now 22. Everything written over here is closing. So cash at bank was present in opening and cash at bank is also present in closing. So we'll go to the closing side. look at here, this is your closing statement of affairs. Over here you will write cash at bank. Amount present over here, cash at bank is 8,000. Just write down 8,000 in front of cash at bank. Now the next step is to see stock. Again, stock is your asset and it is current asset. So you will write stock in asset side, amount of which is 50,000, and you will choose current asset side. Normally we write current assets at second number, fixed asset on first number. So you are very open and free, you can do that, but better is to write fixed assets on upper side. 50,000 stock we have written. After that we have debtors. Again, it's your current asset. So over here we will write debtors. Amount of debtor given in the question is 90,000. Just write down 90,000 in current asset side in front of debtors. Alright, then we have machinery is your fixed asset. Will go to fixed asset side. Machine, amount of machine present here is 90,000 again. So write down in fixed asset side closing statement of affairs. The last item present over here is creditors. So you will go to liability side, and since we have chosen upper side for current side, that is why we are writing creditors at upper side, because creditors are current liabilities. 50,000. So here you will write 50,000 in current asset side. After that, there are few further lines available. We will read them. During the year, trader introduced a further capital, 20,000. Further capital, introduced capital, or fresh capital. It's one of the same thing. So 20,000, as you know, this is part of profit and loss statement. Here you can see fresh capital. Over here, 20,000 of capital would be written in profit and loss statement. This would not be the part of statement of affairs. Next, and withdrew rupees 600 per month. Look at here, trader means owner, and owner had drawn amount. So this would be the drawings, 600 per month. That means each month he is taking 600. So look over here, 31st December 21 to 31st December 22. How many months? Full year, 12 months, 600 per month. These are drawings. So you will come over here. As you know that he is saying he is continuously drawing some amount, and that is 600 per month. So over here 600 for 1 month, you will multiply it with 12 to get total number of drawings. What I have said, 600 per month drawings, total months 12. So this would be considered as total amount of drawings. Guys, have you seen from this first alphabet to this last line, we have posted each and every amount. We are now ready to start our calculation. So let's begin. First of all, you will sum up all the items present on asset side. As you can see that there were 4 items, we have taken the sum. There is only one amount, 46,000. So we can easily calculate our balance. The balance would be considered as capital. Which capital? Opening. Why it would be considered opening? Because we have calculations in opening statement of affairs. So here you will calculate your capital opening. Once again I am telling you, how would you calculate? Simple is this, total of asset side, and then you will subtract total of liability side, 46,000. In this way you will be able to calculate your capital. 206,000, what it is? Total of assets, and total of liabilities 46,000. So what we have got? is 160,000 as our opening capital. Let's see. Look at here. Opening capital is 160,000 and our answer is also 160,000. So guys, in this way, first answer we have calculated and that answer is matched with the book. Come over here. Look at here. Capital opening already present. So what you will do, simply pick this amount 160,000 and write over here. Now our next step is to calculate closing capital. One step left. You will have to add this liability side as well. It should be equal to asset side, and here you can see that 206,000. Both sides are now equal. Capital is calculated. Similarly, we will go to closing side, and here you take sum of asset side. We have calculated. There is only one amount on liability side. It would be very easy to calculate our capital, but which capital it is? Closing, because it is statement of affairs closing. How you will calculate? Simply 238,000 is your total of asset side, 50,000 is total of liability side. This way you will be able to calculate what I have said, total of asset side less total of liability side. So finally what we have got is your statement of fair closing answer. Look at here, closing capital 188 and our answer is also 188. Guys, in this way we have completed our second step. Closing capital, when it would be calculated, will go to profit loss statement, and here the first line, capital closing, you will be writing same answer over here. I think it was 188,000. Let's check it out again. We have 188,000 present over here. So closing capital is also completed. Now from this first word to last word, what we haven't seen, the term interest on capital was not present over there. Since interest rate is not present, you will not be able to calculate interest. So what you will do, simply put 0 over here. All items are completed. Look at here, closing capital okay, drawings okay, opening capital okay, capital introduced present, interest was not given, so everything is completed. Now please note, first two items would be added and there is a gap, and remaining all three items would be subtracted. So simply what you will do, you will add these two items first and then you will subtract all these three items. Understood? What we are going to do, we will add first two items and then we will subtract all other three items. So finally we have got 15,200. Look at here, net profit is 15,200 and here you have got 15,200. So guys, in this way you have completed your question. All answers are matched. There were three answers and all answers are matched. 15,200 final answer. If suppose this answer and opening answer was not available, let's say, but only one answer is available, we are going to suppose it. Let's say only answer was available 15,200 and that answer we have got, it was indirectly understood that answer of opening and closing are also correct, because if answer of closing or opening was wrong, this answer was never be able, you will never be able to get this answer accurate. So guys, all answers are correct. Both statement, profit loss statement are completed. In this way our question is finished. Although you have got your solution, but I am still requesting you to please practice this question for 2-3 times at home. And when you complete it by practice, if you still feel anything difficult, you are very open to share your problem through messages, text, or you can directly contact to share your problem. I will humbly be trying my best to answer your question quickly. So thank you very much for your time. It's time to say goodbye. Allah Hafiz.